What's up, Royals? So in today's video we are going to be doing some hard pruning in the garden, specifically on these tomato plants behind me. They have gotten so big, so out of control, so you cannot be away from the garden for too long or they will just do their own thing. So I've been away from the garden for about a week. It has definitely gotten out of hand. We are gonna prune our tomatoes back pretty hard. I'm also gonna do some pruning on the cucumber plants behind me. We're gonna tackle those things today. I'm gonna show you exactly how I do it. So first off, there are a ton of different ways that you can prune your tomato plants. This year I am trying a different technique. So what I'm doing this year is I'm actually not pruning the suckers. I'm just pruning the foliage, which is the leaves that, you know, do the photosynthesis and make the plant grow. I'm pruning some of those back, not all of them, but I am not pruning suckers because the suckers are what produces your fruit. So I'm trying this technique out this season. Has been very productive. I'm finding that I definitely am getting more fruit than foliage, so that's exciting. So let me show you exactly how I just prune foliage, not suckers. And I know I'm gonna get a lot of questions on these sleeves that I'm wearing. These are from Farmer Defense. These are perfect for when you have to get deep into the plant and, you know, prune things and harvest things. It just protects your arms. They are very comfortable, very breathable, very stretchy. I absolutely love them. So I'm protected. I've got my pruners. So I'll try to have a link in my bio so that you guys can purchase these if you want to. So let me actually show you a quick example of what I'm gonna do. Here we have the main stem. This is the main stem. Then we have the armpit. And then we have the sucker. Now what I'm doing is I'm leaving this sucker, which is going to produce fruit, and I am pruning this foliage. So we're going to go ahead and prune this, clip it off, and we're going to leave the sucker, and that's going to produce fruit. Okay, so that's basically all that I'm doing. I am not pruning suckers, and it has actually been working very well. My plant has been producing tons and tons of fruit. I have tons and tons of fruit on this plant. Okay, so here for my cucumber plants, I'm not gonna do a super hard prune, but I am gonna do some so that I can clear this pathway because it's completely blocked. But on the cucumber plant, I'm doing the exact opposite of the tomato plant. So if you look in here closely, we have foliage, which is this leaf, this huge leaf, and this stem is just going to produce leaves. Then you have your fruit. Then you have this little foliage right here, which is going to be the sucker. This will produce a whole nother plant. We want to get rid of that. So if it's longer, you can clip it with the pruners, but since it's so small, I'm gonna go ahead and pick it off with my fingers. Just like that. And you just take it off. And now the plant will focus on just producing this fruit. It'll get its energy from this leaf. I am going to prune some of these leaves. I won't prune this one because the cucumber isn't super big yet. But on other plants that have bigger fruit, like this one, I can go ahead and prune the foliage around this actual cucumber because the cucumber is almost ready to harvest. So what I'm going to do with this plant is I'm going to just prune some of the foliage and some of the suckers. Not too many, but enough so that I can get some walkway through this area. tomato clips. I bought these off of Amazon. I use these to stake my tomato plants to the actual trellis so that, you know, you can kind of bring the plant in and it's not just hanging wide everywhere. So these are a game changer in the garden. If you haven't tried these, you should definitely give them a try. I will have these linked in the description box below. And how these work is you get your plant, you take this and you clip it around the trellis and the plant, and it just clips together and it holds the plant up. Easy.
Sending clues, I'm sending gratitude back. Cause the whole world outside, sun in my eye, a girl in my ride, head in the sky. We gon' make it if we try. The truth never lie, wings we can fly, with you by my side. This morning, oh yeah, and I woke up this not every day is easy, but I'ma keep it breezy. Not every day is easy, but I'ma keep it breezy. I'm like a caterpillar turned into a butterfly. I'm on the grass, it's always greener on the other side. And we gon' make it out the struggle, though we traumatized. I used to take this life for granted, I apologize. So thankful I'm alive, this jungle I survive. I'm on a natural high, just like the east side rise. My ex is sunny side, it's up to you to decide. Get on my level, tell the devil go somewhere and hide. The whole world outside, sun in my eye, a girl in my ride, head in the sky. We gon' make it if we try. The truth never lie, and wings we can fly, with you by my side. This morning, oh yeah, and I woke up this morning.
So it looks to me like this sun sugar tomato plant is doing much better. I have a ton of tomatoes at the top, and I got some to harvest here, and also over here I have a ton of tomatoes that we'll be harvesting soon. We've got some cucumbers coming on, one there. I don't know if you can see it in there, but there's one down there, a couple in the back. I did harvest these cucumbers I did prune these cucumbers pretty hard because they're starting to get some mold, so I'll be pulling these out soon and replacing them with some fresh new cucumbers. So we're gonna do some succession sowing. I didn't have to prune this tomato plant today. We'll do that another day, but oh my gosh, it looks and feels so much better. Woo, it is getting hot out here. It's about 10 o'clock. So that took me about 2 hours to prune all of this up. I definitely didn't expect it to take that long, but that's fine. Everything is looking great. and I hope that this video helped you. Make sure to check out the description box if you're looking for anything that I used in this video. If you want to learn how to grow a garden, make sure to check out my ebook, and I will see you in my next video.